Alright, what's going on, guys? It is Josh back for day 9 of the boot camp. And today we're going to be going over SMT, smart money trap, smart money technique. What SMT is as you guys know from the past videos, we trade NQ, NASDAQ, and ES, the S&P 500. Those two assets are supposed to be moving together. You see NQ go up, ES should be going up too. You see NQ go down, ES should be going down, vice versa. They should be moving together. What SMT is when one asset takes a higher low, but the other asset doesn't. That's a decorrelation, miscorrelation between the assets. That's the form of manipulation. So like right here, you see right here on ES took this low, making a new low. But if you come over here on NASDAQ never took this low. Nowhere near it. So that's a form of miscorrelation. People see this on ES as, oh, we're taking lows. We want to keep going lower, but they never looked at ES, or they never looked at NQ. NQ's nowhere near this low. That's a form of holy shit. That's a form of holy fuck. That's a form of manipulation. So, and you want to see SMTs get put in, and you want to see us deliver with speed and efficiency. You want to see it go quick. So let's go into market open. So everyone's seeing NASDAQ displacing higher, breaking through highs. They see NASDAQ as, oh my gosh, we're bullish, we're displacing through highs, we want to go higher. But if you look at ES never displaced through this high. ES still hasn't taken this high. That's a form of miscorrelation. Assets are not being correlated right now. We want to see what happens. So with SMT, you want to see if it's going to deliver with speed, or if it just chops around and it doesn't really deliver. This SMT might fail, and ES actually really wants to go take this high. It's really all based on narrative, which we'll go over in the next video, because you need SMT to build your narrative. So like, let's see, 4-hour chart. Hopefully it doesn't glitch. So yeah, we do have some draws higher still. Maybe we want to go take. We have some draws higher, but ultimately we have all these draws lower on NQ. Like ultimately NQ wants to go lower. So you see SMT get put in, and you want to see it go with speed. You want to see it go fast, displace lower. Right here we put in SMT with this low. Remember that I had that marked out earlier? SMT gets put in, we just start displacing up, displacing higher to this next draw. That's how you want to see SMT move, speed and efficiency. So let's go to the day, how the day looked. So today we have bearish SMT at the top, crazy bearish SMT, like all the way up here, bearish SMT. If you look on ES, it's delivering, or it delivered for a little bit, and then it started to fail, and it's delivering again. We have draw right here on ES for lower. This is objective number 1 on ES, drawn liquidity. Hella stops below this low. And NQ's objective is the fill of the new week opening gap. So one of those two things want to happen. If you see here, we have bullish SMT right here. Delivers a little bit, and then it fails. We put in bullish SMT right here. Bullish SMT right here. NQ takes this low. ES never takes it low. It comes up, it fails. We have bullish SMT right here. Bullish SMT right here. We have one candle respecting it. Comes up, it fails. ES ends up taking the drawn liquidity. We were coming down this whole time for ES to either take this low, or for NASDAQ to fill new week opening gap. ES took this low now, so let's see how we react. Full displacing. We have bearish SMT now. Bearish SMT. Bearish SMT is not delivering. We just put in a new bearish SMT with external draws. Crazy bearish SMT up here. Crazy bearish SMT. Like how I showed you guys in the last examples. You want to see SMT get put in, and you want to see it go, deliver, speed, fast, really fast, speed and efficiency. SMT put in. This doesn't really look like speed and efficiency. We're not going down with speed, and 2, we don't really have a reason to go down. ES just swept this draw. We tapped in the new week opening gap. NQ almost filled new week opening gap, but we don't need to fill new week opening gap right away. We have all this draw on liquidity. If you guys watched the liquidity video, we have all this low resistance liquidity, trendline liquidity. This shit wants to get taken. So I'm looking at this SMT as I want this SMT to fail. I want to see it bait in some people who pattern trade it. Because me, a year ago, probably 2 years ago, when I was unprofitable, I would see an SMT get put in. I thought SMT was like the gemstone of, if I just trade SMT, I'm going to be profitable. Just pattern trade SMT and it's fine. But no, that's not how that shit works. Me a year ago, I'd be taking a short like right here, thinking I see SMT, it's going in the SMT's direction a little bit, and I'm going to win. And I had like a 10-20% win rate. I'd always lose. So now I just have a narrative. We want to take all these draws on liquidity. This is some AI generated ass shit. Like just chop down. Like, bro, stop above this one. There's stops here. There's stops here. Stops here. Stops here. Like there's stops above all of these highs. We want to run it. We want this shit ran. We're gonna take this. This SMT, like this is like a fake SMT. People see this SMT, get baited in by it, and then it's gonna fail. Boom, it's not delivering speed and efficiency anymore. You long right here, stop below the low, TP up here. And this SMT is not delivering with speed and efficiency. We've been had SMT here. If we were gonna go lower, we should put in SMT and deliver with speed and efficiency. At this point now, where ES has already taken all these draws, there's no more draws to take on ES, we should have gone lower. We have SMT, we should have gone lower. This SMT is failing. So this literally tells you that we want to take these draws up here, because if we were going to go lower, we should have gone lower right here. When we swept this external draw with SMT, this is where we should have went lower. Us failing right here is a clear-cut sign that we're going higher. And we end up going higher. Now, a time when we need SMT. So as you see here, ES just swept external draw. We don't need an SMT unless we sweep a draw on liquidity. Write that down. When we sweep an external draw on liquidity, we then need manipulation to continue higher. Price isn't going to just keep running. No, we need another SMT to get put in to keep us continuing higher. So if you look here, NQ comes, we rebalance, we come up, we then re-soup this low right here. People were tapping this gap, they see a reaction, they put stops below this low. We come down, we stop raid this low, SMT right here, SMT. This candle never swept this candle, but on NQ, this candle did sweep it. So we swept draw on ES. Right here, we swept draw. We have manipulation now. We can continue higher. And what time is this at? 10:09. So this was another trade you could have taken for today. We take draw on ES. After we take draw, we need manipulation. We take draw, we put in manipulation, and then we continue higher. So write that down. When we take a drawn liquidity, an external drawn liquidity, we need manipulation to continue. And normally that manipulation is an SMT, smart money trap. So yeah, I think that's gonna be it for SMT. It's really just a miscorrelation between the two assets. And so takeaways from this video. SMT is a miscorrelation between the two assets. They're supposed to be moving together. They're supposed to be taking draws on liquidity together. When they don't get taken at the same time, one takes one, the other one doesn't, that's an SMT. Another thing, don't pattern trade this shit. Next video, I'm going over narrative, which will help you guys a ton with this. But don't pattern trade SMT. Don't see SMT get put in and just trade it. You're gonna lose 90% of the time. You have to wait for the right SMT, and even with SMT failing, that helps you with your narrative. Using SMT failed, that helps you with your narrative. Us failing right here literally means we're bullish. We should have put in this SMT and continued lower. There's no reason for us to have to come higher to put in a new SMT to continue lower. No, we put in our SMT, we should go then. That's when we should go. So, 1, it's a sign that the assets are not correlated. 2, don't pattern trade this shit. You're gonna literally be unprofitable and lose. 3, you want to see SMT go with speed and efficiency. Speed and efficiency, you don't want to see it deliver slowly. That's a sign it's gonna fail. The thing that changed the SMT for me, seeing it go in speed and efficiency. Go fast. Deliver fast. Like right here, even right here. We put in it, we displace, we retrace, we displace higher. Speed and efficiency. Right here, we put in bearish SMT. Even after we put in another one too. Bearish SMT, not failing. We end up coming up here resouping. Bearish SMT here. What high is it? This one? Equal high? We left equal highs, but we have bearish SMT here. You want to see this bearish SMT get put in and deliver us with speed. Go fast. Yes, it's not going fast. It's literally actively failing right when you put this shit in. This is a sign we want higher. Long this bitch right here as this SMT is failing. Like right here. Even right here. Long it right here while SMT is failing. You have clear draws higher. Boom. These are literally my favorite type of trades. Are the SMT failed trades. Not 10 years ago, holy shit. Me, a year or 2 years ago, I was pattern trading SMTs. Straight pattern trade. Literally, I'd see SMT get put in, pattern trade it, and I'd always lose. So now just wait for that shit to fail. With draws higher, and you're green. You're green. So yeah, that's going to be it for this video. That's SMT. Bearish SMTs will be seen at sell side liquidity, like at the top of your screen. Bullish SMTs should be seen at the bottom of your screen at buy side liquidity. Or at sell side. Sell side liquidity is bearish holy shit. Sell side liquidity is bullish SMTs. Buy side liquidity is bearish SMTs. So yeah, that's gonna be it for SMT. You guys take care.